All right, so I got the Lexus SC400 that I just picked up with the 1UZ. Wanted to show you guys how it runs. It's got some bad gas in it, so you hear a little bit of sputtering on the start, but checked all the plugs, coils, ignition, everything is where it's supposed to be. So I think that that's the key with this car is just get the motor out. It runs smooth, it runs flawlessly, it runs quiet, as you guys can hear right now. I did not just cold start it and rev it. I actually had it running this morning already. So, but as you can see, we got a strong running strong running SC400, and can see everything's there. I took the covers off the distributors and stuff like that so that can start to just fuck with it and make sure that everything is firing the way it's supposed to. And then that will hopefully be going into this sometime soon. I'm gonna start ordering parts and going from there. So hopefully this SC400 motor, the 1UZ, can get a new life. So yep, but that's the start of this project, and I just wanted to update you guys. All right, so as you can see here, the engine layout, for those of you guys who are swap guys, you can see that, you know, you got the intake over here. Everything is set up the way it is, right? And then you walk over to this car and you realize it's all set up exactly the same. And so that's the key here, is that we're going to take this 5M, swap it out with that 1UZ, and then we'll be able to actually get this Supra with a little bit more power, a little bit more balls. The 5M is a good motor, reliable motor, runs very well, starts up very well, but it's underpowered. It's like 160 horsepower rated from the factory, which at 40 years old, with the way this thing feels, I'm guessing it's like 120 horsepower-ish. And so we just love to see the Supra become a car that has a little bit more go to it. Sounds like this 1UZ sounds. And then hopefully we can build it for a blower. The reason why I got the 92 was because it has just a better setup for us to add boost. And so we got the 10.0 to 1 compression on the pistons. We've got, what else is on this motor? The thicker rods. And so we also have no VVTi on this motor. And so all of that allows us to upgrade it and throw boost at it a lot more effectively than some of the other motors. And then when it comes to running an ECU or something like that, the non-VVTi motor should be simpler to do as far as what I'm understanding right now. I may be completely wrong and misspeaking. But yeah. So just wanted to get on here and chat it up with you guys. You know, the SC400 is a cool platform. I don't necessarily know that I want to just junk this car, you know. It's got a shitty history. It's got like 2 rebuilds and a salvage on the title or something, or branded, I don't know, it's really bad. But the body's cool. I mean, it's in good shape. It's all there. It all fits right. And so the way I'm looking at it is the SC400 is a good start for a drift project, and I was thinking like LS T56, cage it, leave it hollow, don't do anything else to it, right? Just a shitty car that I can beat on, I can run into a wall, and I won't be mad about. And then take this motor here and put it over in the Supra and make the Supra something that's like clean, show-worthy, fast as hell. Maybe I have some fun with it, but all in all, the goal is to keep it nice and keep it long, a longevity type car for shows and displays and things like that. So I'm hoping to be able to get this done sooner rather than later, because we got like a bunch of shit that I got going on right now between new work and the holidays coming up and Black Friday coming up, and the FJ is getting some work done here soon with long travel, upgraded suspension, 37s, a mini tub in the front, body mount relocation. So, you know, the projects just don't stop, and that's kind of why I decided to lean into this YouTube thing and start trying to capitalize on content a little bit more, because I'm doing a lot of cool projects. I'm surrounded by a lot of cool guys, and I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to not sharing this, you know. It's kind of one of those like eras where the real car guys are gone, you know. A lot of dudes don't want to work on shit. They want to buy shit that runs good, and they want to buy shit that's all techie, and all that's great, but some of these old cars, like, it's just fun. And they're cheap, and you can get good power for a good price. And so I only paid $500 for this SC400. I paid $5,000 for the Supra. Runs and drives, everything works. Body lines are straight, clean title. So I'm thinking that, like, right now on this whole project, including the wheels and tires that are on the Supra right now, I'm like $6,100 in. And so now we're going to start ordering parts to rebuild this 1UZ. As I mentioned, upgraded head gasket, do everything, like, you know, hoses, bolts, just make it fresh, paint it, you know, refinish it, make it look good, so that when we drop it into the Supra and the Supra finally gets repainted factory color, but once it gets repainted, then we'll just look badass, you know. It'll be like, damn, you got like a OEM plus Supra. Like, how'd you get a 1UZ Supra? That's the goal, right? Then, after we get that all set up, my W58 probably can't handle a ton of power. You break 350 horsepower in a W58, and you break a W58. You drive 350 horsepower a lot and aggressively in a W58, and you break a W58. So I'm debating on some transmissions here. We've got some ideas. CD09, strong transmission, 350Z transmission, 6-speed. R154, R155, strong transmissions. A little bit more clunky in the shifting, 5-speed. Maybe we keep it 5-speed. T56, tried and true, GM motor type shit, you know, LS motor type shit. And a little bit more pricey, but, you know, we'll handle whatever I throw at it, and they're easy to acquire. They're just, you know, a little bit more money. So with this trying to be a budget-friendly build, I think I'm going to try to focus on the budget-friendly transmissions, which leaves me with like the CD09 and the R-Line from Toyota. And so that's what we're going to do for right now, and that's kind of where this project's going to start at. And then I'll keep you guys updated on things. What else? I had ordered some stuff for the 1UZ. The goal is to get the front sump system squared away. Got to get that from an LS400 so that I can get the oil pan set up right so that it fits around, you know, what we got going on in the Supra. But I got to double check on that a little bit more, because I look at the engine bay more and more, and I wonder if I need a front sump or a rear sump. So I know what the internet says. I think it all depends on where you mount it. And so I'm not really too stressed on that as of right now, but all in all, I would just, you know, love any feedback. Anybody who's done this before, anybody who has experience with this, and anybody who's in the Northwest who wants to roll through and help me with this project. Motor swap, this is my first time doing something like this. And so it'll be a new venture, but it'll be fun to document. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully we can keep this coming.